Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Weights and Measures. Today we're going to be making lean ground turkey and lean beef with spinach meatballs, and I have some protein plus pasta, and I'm going to use some red sauce. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop up the spinach into small pieces, because you can hide spinach in anything you do, anything you cook, and it's a great source of nutrients. It's a hearty green vegetable. This is 2 cups of spinach that I'll put into this whole recipe. So I'll just chop it up, throw it into a bowl, then throw my meats and a couple other seasonings in there. The stems as well. So once you have your spinach cut up and into your bowl, I have a large mixing bowl for all of this. I'm going to dice up an onion. Onion is just a great flavor adder. There's a lot of people that I know that don't like onions. I feel sorry for those people. So I've got my spinach and my onion in the bowl. Take one, this is 1 pound of lean ground turkey. The beef that I'm using is locally sourced in my area. It's actually Stony Point Farms. It's the best ground beef I've ever had. It's delicious. This is 2 pounds of the lean ground beef. I should add that there's not going to be any breadcrumbs in this. This is only going to be a vegetable and meat and seasoning meatball. I'll crack a little bit of salt. Crack a little bit of pepper. Add about a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm going to do about 4 or 5 seconds of pouring the Worcestershire sauce in, I would assume that that's going to be around 2 tablespoons. I'll just mix that all up. So because I've used 3 pounds of meat, I'm going to actually crack 3 eggs in with this. You can do egg whites only. I'm going to use the whole egg. Then we're going to mix these together. Alright, so now that I have everything mixed up, I'm going to make these into balls and put them in the oven. Now I've preheated my oven to 400. I'm going to cook these for about 20-25 minutes, maybe a little longer depending on how big of a ball you make. I use olive oil non-stick. Just form them into balls, roll them around real quick. You know, without the breadcrumbs, they're going to be gooey, and they're going to be a little bit harder to form, also because you have, you know, bigger pieces of spinach in there. Trust me, they'll stay together and they'll taste delicious. So once you have them in your pan, I do a quick coat of salt and pepper on top, and I place them in the oven and put the timer on. I have my rack set in the middle level, so they'll cook pretty evenly, and I'll keep an eye on them. I am going to set the timer for 20 minutes just to make sure that I don't overcook or undercook. In the meantime, I have water on top of the stove with olive oil in for the pasta level, so they'll cook pretty evenly, and I'll keep an eye on them. I am going to set the timer for 20 minutes just to make sure that I don't overcook or undercook. In the meantime, I have water on top of the stove with olive oil in for the pasta. Alright, so our meatballs have been in for exactly 30 minutes on 400 degrees right now. Earlier in the video I said about 20 to 25 minutes. My meatballs are a little larger than what I thought. So 30 minutes, probably another 3-4 minutes and we'll definitely be ready to go. I'm actually going to drain the farfalla that I'm using. Pasta. Maybe I'm not saying farfalla right. I don't know. Just from Barilla. It's actually really cheap, but it's got great nutrients and the right amount of carbs and protein that I'm looking for. Alright, so my noodles are done. My meatballs cooked for about 33 minutes altogether at 400 degrees, and I'm just going to add a little red sauce to it, and that's it. Carbless meatballs, lean ground beef, lean turkey, about a half a serving of spinach per meal that I'll eat here, and I'm going to top it off with a little bit of red sauce. I mean, I know I have friends that make their own tomato sauce. Sometimes you just pay for convenience, and I'll just buy off-the-shelf ragu, put a little bit on there, and then add that into my meal plan. Thanks, everyone.